depending on what state you're from, if you are convicted of a crime, your ability to receive food benefits is lessened, right? It makes it more difficult for you to actually feed your family, which increases your likelihood that you're gonna have to get food by other means, potentially informal means, and informal means, illegal, right? Which increases your chance of going back into the system.
Well, it's a systematic level of oppression, right? So if you oppress, people by keeping them locked up, and then when they come home, they don't have anything healthy, nutritious to fill their bodies and their minds. So of course, things are not going to be, as they would call it, productive in our communities.
It's certainly in upstate New York facilities where you are basically dealing with two economies, one that's centered directly around the prison complex and one that's centered directly around the farm complex. So when you recognize too that they're now intersecting those two relationships and basically instilling in farmers an understanding that their livelihood is now also dependent on this jail or this prison, that's a remarkably scary thing.
People become hostile to what they view as handouts to other people, even though they themselves might benefit from Social Security. Maybe they use the public library, maybe they use public transportation that's subsidized by tax dollars, but certain types of public assistance is viewed as hostile to the American dream. So I think part of the work we need to do is educate people around what it really means to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. How does that actually happen? We can look at how different white ethnic groups in the 1900s got subsidized, through the New Deal. And so in some ways, if you're committed to food justice, then that also means that on some level you need to be committed to criminal justice reform and vice versa.